The Augustine Inn Bed and Breakfast is a three-story inn in downtown St. Augustine. Head innkeeper, Megan Egger, tells us the man who built this house didn't actually open it as a bed and breakfast.
He was Bernard Masters. He was a wealthy cattleman and businessman. He built the home, and shortly after, his granddaughter resided in the residence for many years.
Assistant innkeeper, Jessica Vance, tells us that the inn was being built for years before it actually appeared on a map.
The construction of this home began in 1899. It actually appeared on the city's map in 1904. That's when the original construction ended.
The original Augustine Inn Bed and Breakfast was an L-shaped model with two brick chimneys and a gable roof. It has undergone many remodeling and frame modifications and now has a third floor and an elevator. After many residents occupied the home, including Mrs. J. F. Goemaat, superintendent of the Women's Exchange, and William W. Haskell, branch manager of the Jacksonville Journal, the home was turned into a bed and breakfast. Head chef, Lestari Susiani, tells us when the home was turned into a bed and breakfast.
Was converted into a B&B around the 90s, the late 80s and beginning of 90s.
A lot of changes have been made to the home since 1899. Lestari Susiani has been working at the inn for 5 years and is impressed with all the renovations that have been made over the years.
Since it became a B&B, we added an elevator that allow guests to access all the rooms. There are 3 floors altogether and 18 rooms. Also, it started as an 8 rooms B&B and it became an 18 rooms.
Jessica Vance says they still use the renovations that were made years ago as rooms at the inn today.
In the 1980s, when they opened this inn as a bed and breakfast, they added 8 rooms to the back and they constructed the attic as 2 or 3 rooms. That's now 3 rooms that we have upstairs that we put guests in.
Today they are continuing to make renovations on the inn. Megan Egger talks about the future plans for the inn.
The owner that owns it now, her name is Darlene Armstrong. She's owned it for about 5 years. She has done a lot of upgrades to it. She's changed a lot of things in the rooms, including adding all new siding and windows to the west side of the building. And in the future, she plans to add 2 more balconies to 2 of our bigger rooms.
The Augustine Inn Bed and Breakfast has made many changes since 1899 and continues to make changes. It is a 115-year-old building that continues to stand today and represent a historical attraction in St. Augustine. Goemaat, Inside Jacksonville.